Day for 17, 2017. It acts the nerves when the hurt unnerves like my mind will. Mind if I shout out Joe's Corey? You're such a nerd of this caliber is wielding Excalibur and truth. It's tries like you're treading down the path slippery. When wet, you went at your best. There was no conscious why stressed and fret. Just continue to sweat, continue to give your best, with nothing but thoughts of your regrets. Then leave the rest, holding arrow laden shears, pin it to the ground. Then we shall fight in the shade, ding, 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 winning the round. No need to say it is going down, but it is going down. That's what went down when I sleep is indeed just the best time for me. But it's not always sound, that's when I say goodbye to all that induced the cries. Treats bikes, never use lies, but I use a try. I will try until I die, and so I am dying just to try singing, just to cry. Shine us on the lost us, thunder make you cry. Just lying and make you sit in the hallway. Close your eyes and just forget the pain you bear, or forgive yourself for clinging to it. Give yourself props, man, for your perspectives, what you were bringing to it. If the pain sings out, then it rings out. That's why it sins now and sins out. Too many sins can bring out the mean grouch, and so I hit the mean couch, sleep away the nouns, slip the days talking about restless nights. Restless nights from the tales of an all-nighter, from the restless strider. So why be a fighter? I would rather be a betrayer. If I was made to drop nuggets, then I would have been a friar. When I lay down, only one or two things happen. I get to sleep easily, or I roll forwards and back and get no sleep on the back end. I am in fact in need of more traction in my head. I always feel I am slacking. I could die tonight, and then what happens to all of the dreams and positivity bling and things I aim to bring to the screen or to the streets? No sweeper is the legacy a keeper. Is the legacy secure before I meet the grim reaper? Is the legacy secure before I meet the grief believer? To me he is the weeper believer, and I am the believer in God. I pray to God my soul to keep every day. I wrestle with the fact I was paid with tact. I was warned a certain way to respond to certain disconcerting things in a certain phase on certain days. In a curtain way I will close the shade, and then I'll just behave until I fade away. I went through things I really wish I never saw, wish it so often. I wish I wasn't even here at all, and it even wasn't clear. My worst fears put me in first gear, then I see the first tear. They burst near and far, then I am in A. I pray to God to just take me. Why would he make me go through 60 plus more years with these memories? They're breaking me. I have two options, either sit in the corner and cry and just wish I died, or I could get the table to prep, then grab it and just try to make sense of the cries. Try to make sense of the times you didn't know enough to know you shouldn't have been there. It couldn't have been fair. As smart as I was, how did I not know the difference? If I could now speak to me, then I would've just kicked him. Hey man, you're about to be a part of something tearing your heart up for the rest of your life, and you'll have to make it up for the rest of your life. While your other friends play or have fun during the day, you will be forced to go another way. You'll say to yourself you will barely ever see them. You lock yourself in the room as the mind zooms vroom vroom, faster than a broom broom under a witch until 30. You will never be a hit, you won't date, you will only wait, you will only pace about the house or outside all day or all night, wondering while it's thundering, wondering while you're pondering on honest things. You won't feel luck when diligent. Your delicate demeanor from the past. Will you bring your imp that much cleaner? And as your imp shouts, clean bow before he knocks you out. The pain you're gonna feel from this deal will knock you to the ground. The pain will get so wild, you'll wish you were never ever a child. If it does get wilder, then it hasn't done so yet. And if it does milder, then it hasn't done so yet. No one will ever know. Until the pain glows, then the pain will show. Unless you stay hidden and pray. Then but the God to reduce your sentence, but he can't cause he won't. I must live out my code. I say I gotta meet a toad off. Who's by my alley where you stay to yourself. You about to ever see them. You lock yourself in the room as the mind zooms. Vroom, vroom, faster than a broom, broom, broom to a witch. Until 30 you will never be a hitch. You won't date, you will only wait. You will only pace about the house or outside all day or all night, wondering while it's thundering or wandering while you're parsing on honest things. You won't feel the brunt of it until you are 28 by then you shall have plenty great things in store for the world, in the form of plans, in the form of a man. You translated God's plan.